Hold your chocobos, everyone. The game announcement that we've all been waiting for has now been confirmed. Yep, that glorious PS4 version of Dissidia Final Fantasy is in development. It's coming to home consoles. The news comes via an interview with Ichiro Hazama and Takeo Kujiraka, the producer and director respectively on Dissidia Final Fantasy, which appeared in the latest edition of Famitsu Weekly. Credit to DualShockers for the find here. In the interview, Hazama explained that even though the development is underway on the home console version of Dissidia, they didn't show it during the Final Fantasy 30th anniversary opening ceremony because it just wasn't ready to be revealed in its current form. To be blunt, they didn't want to show something that wouldn't meet with fan expectations, and I can't blame them. He also offered an apology, as even though they had over a year to work on the game following its release in arcades, a comment made in reference to the fact that the exclusivity agreement has now expired. They still aren't far enough into development for that big reveal. He appreciates that they are now in their second year of development, but the team will keep doing their best to reach their goals. On the surface, this might seem quite strange. I mean, the game is already running in complete form on Japanese arcades using a modified PS4 architecture. It was clearly the intention, so that porting over to home consoles would be easier. So what's taking so long? Well, as we thought might be the case, one of the big holdups is the addition of a story mode. Hazama didn't go into any detail of what would be offered in said story mode, which makes sense as the game hasn't been officially revealed yet, but it's good to know that they're adding one in. He also noted that another reason for the elongated development is that they're looking to enhance other parts of the game. Elsewhere in the interview, Kujiraka talked about a few different topics in relation to Dissidia. Due to its 3-on-3 combat, they are looking into the possibility of making it a worldwide esport. It's already started to gain a lively competitive scene in Japan, and this is something which I feel would be pretty awesome for Final Fantasy and the community as a whole. As Dissidia is being developed by Team Ninja, he also spoke about the possibility of implementing their soft engine when they release the game on consoles. For everyone's reference here, the soft engine is used in the Dead or Alive series to simulate the softness of certain body parts. I'll just leave it at that. Anyway, later in the interview, Hazama noted that they probably wouldn't need to use the soft engine for their current lineup of characters, but Kujiraka joked that maybe they could use it to enhance Kuja's butt. I don't know about you guys, but even though this news has arrived from an unlikely source and an unlikely time, I couldn't be more psyched right now. We had predicted that they would show the game at the 30th anniversary event, or at least announce it this year, and it looks as though the prediction has now come true. We were just a few days premature, apparently. On a positive note, the delayed development of the home console version does give them more time to work on introducing extra characters to the roster, which can all be tested and balanced in the arcade version before they appear in the console version. Here's also hoping that the story mode may be a bit more substantial than the ones we saw in the PSP versions of Dissidia. I mean, it was nice that they made an attempt, but with the power of the PS4, they will hopefully be able to add a lot more substance to proceedings. Anyway, we just wanted to get this out quickly as it's hot off the presses and is some pretty big news. I'm still rather astonished that A, they've announced that the home console version is in development, and B, that they announced it in this manner. How do you guys feel about the news? Or do you wish they waited a little before going public? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and subscribe. Also, be sure to head over to our Patreon at patreon.com/ffunion to find out how you can support our channel and even get your name at the end of the video like these awesome folks. Thanks for watching, guys. This is Lauren signing out. See you next time.